gang, FLX Beer Reviews, back again for another episode of As the Beer Swirls.
Whatever.
My name's Dan.
Mike, Dan, what are we drinking?
I like keep Mike on his toes. So this holds a special place in my heart. This is from the Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio.
All right.
And this is their barrel-aged Imperial Amber. It's a lager aged in bourbon barrels, coming in at 12.1%. And yeah, so this is for their
Yeah, read that little thing on this
35th anniversary. Established in 1988. Join our 35th anniversary celebration with this limited edition Imperial Amber Lager inspired by one of our 4 original 1988 recipes. What do you think that is?
The originals? Or what that recipe is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say it's Elliot Ness, their Amber Lager.
Okay.
Classic.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just aged in bourbon barrels. Cans 2023. It's a weird lot code. Anyways, yeah. I'll tell you what. You pop it open. I'm gonna see if I can find out what bourbon barrels it is. This is gonna bother me.
Oh man,
dude, I love Great Lakes.
I was gonna say, do you wanna talk a little bit about Great Lakes? I mean, it's not as close to my heart, but I definitely.
Okay, so for me, Great Lakes is one of the breweries that I kind of got into craft with. Like, I just kept buying their mixed 12 packs and stuff.
Yep.
And it's just classic beers. And
I mean, you want to talk about frickin' when you first tried a porter, like Great Lakes. Like, I don't know anything about porter, and I guess I'll try this one. And you know, I don't know what amber ales are, but I'll try this. Like, Great Lakes was a foundation stone for my craft beer journey.
Yeah, definitely. I apologize. I probably should look this up beforehand. Oh, okay. Asian Bulleit bourbon barrels. Bulleit.
Oh.
Bulleit. Whatever you want to call it.
You're the bourbon man.
So that's cool.
Have you had...
I have not had that yet.
Okay.
It's one of the... I bet just got getting into bourbon. Anyways, far too long. Let's take a look at it.
What a gorgeous looking beer. That's amber.
Yeah.
It's a very amber red.
It's a very
rich,
dark molasses kind of.
And you hold up the light, it's just a gorgeous red coming through there.
Swirled up. A little bit head. It just kind of dies down.
A great color complement to the beer is the head. That tan khaki,
definitely.
just kind of nice little bit of foam, but it does die down.
Yeah. All right. Let's get a whiff on it.
Really malty cherry
oak.
Just woody.
Heavy, just wood oak.
Man.
A little sourness to it. Perceived sourness.
Nothing stuck in your nose from.
No. No, it's very woody and oaky and earthy.
I really like that it's not bombastic. It's very subtle. Just the aroma's wafting.
Yeah, I think that the base amber ale plays very well with it.
Oh, like it almost makes you dig for the aroma, but it's well worth it.
Yeah. All right, let's get a sip.
Let's dive in. Cheers. It was so smooth right off the get-go.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And a little nice carbonation develops on the back end of the palate.
So first thing I thought, what's the first thing you thought? I thought sweet.
I'm getting a lot of those... the notes I had on the aroma. There is a medicinal cherry to it now, which, you know, it's a friggin' 12-something beer, so I think it's probably some of it. But very, like, nice, dark chocolate, and I think of the Aldi chocolate bar. That's good chocolate. With the dark cherry notes, that medicinal note. The wood aspect is kind of like, it's almost like you poured it. I can taste that cask that I just want to drink it out of that, basically. I feel like I'm doing it in service, drinking it out of glass.
It finishes pretty dry. Drying. Okay, so I'm tasting that base kind of amber lager.
Yeah. I think initially you get that amber lager, but on the back end...
That's where the sweetness is coming from, is that malt.
Yeah. All the malt from the amber lager is right up front there, and then when it finishes, you're getting that barrel.
a bit of like toffee Werther's original bite to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man, this is
good. Yeah.
It's a tale of two halves for the palate, and I really like that about it.
So we love, a few years back, more than a few years, but we used to go to like Cleveland a lot just to spend the weekend.
I mean, Dan.
No, me and my lovely.
No invites for old Mikey.
Back before we had our son. Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, Melt Bar and Grilled. Great restaurant. I love Melt Bar and Grilled. Nikki goes wild over it. But yeah, I'd always make it a point. We're going to Cleveland. Their tap room is amazing. Like, it's like this old-timey, kind of like 1920s Prohibition era, like, kind of like bar, like old school wood bar. Then they got the basement with like the barrels and just like a brick wall. And then they got the food room, and you can see like all the processing and like all the like tanks, and like then you got the store, and just like the whole street, it's just like filled with like a bunch of different like breweries and stuff. And then right over here you got like the awesome Cleveland Market, which is fantastic. Anything you want they have there. Like, it's just like fresh seafood, fresh pastas, fresh, so you get all like go here. It's a wonderful time. And Great Lakes is like the highlight because they make just like such classic robust beers that are just like, they're not flawed. They're just clean, good beers. You know what I mean? Not like, it's not like new school, like, oh, blow my socks off, all the hype in the world. Just like, these guys are the craft. They're like the Sam Adams, the Sierra Nevadas, you know what I mean? I can't say.
I feel like I just went into a time machine because that's like the exact same conversation we had when you first came back. You're like, Mike, I don't know when the last time you went to Cleveland is, but you gotta go. This street, it's awesome. And Great Lakes is right here. And this is great. And I brought you a shirt. And here's a glass. And I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want to go. And it was, like we said before, like when we first got into craft beer, Great Lakes was one of those founding members of that journey. And just like you said, it's such a staple lineup of base beers. I mean, I'm drinking out of a Crafty's glass here, and that's what I always say about
hashtag proper glass. Right?
There you go.
Dude, I bought this 2000.
When did you buy those? Dude, it's been a while, you know. But it's such a, like, you can go to the store and buy Great Lakes beer, and you know what you're getting every time, and you're getting well-made beer. It's going to be delicious, and you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost a shame we haven't had it on the channel more. But anyways,
I'm so glad we drank this.
I'm going to go ahead and give this, I'm going to give it a 4.
Oh, jeez, I'm way higher than you.
Okay.
I was going to give it a 4.45.
Okay, no,
I really like this a lot.
I'm going to give it a 4.4.
I think it would even be higher, like...
No, I'm giving it the 4 because, I don't know, part of me, I'm cool with just give me the Elliot-ness.
See, I was going to say, I think it's the barrel free, because anytime we do barrel-aged stuff, you're always like, a little too much barrel for me. And I love it. I love that the tale of two halves.
Isn't that funny? Because I'm just all into the bourbon now.
I've got all these barrel-aged bourbons of whiskeys and bourbons, and they're just a little barrel-y.
No, it's a bit, so... There's a little bit too much oaky drying for me.
Okay,
that's why I
really like this. I'm going to really 4 or 5. Okay. I love this beer.
All right, down in the description below, all the social medias you want. Just find the one link, click on it. It'll take you anywhere you want to go to interact with us. So until next time.
Thanks for ushering us on to our craft beer journey. Cheers.